Right, people. Um, just want to say a big thank you to the people who commented last time on my video. Um, your support is great. That's why I love doing YouTube. Not only because I inspire some people, but people who comment down below, they inspire me to either decide to do something or help figure things out, you know, and YouTube is a great community. You do get some idiots, but the majority is okay. But if you haven't watched that video, basically go and watch it, or you can just listen to me now and I'll tell you roughly what I was saying. Since the gyms have been opened, I've been twice. The first day it opened up on the Saturday. This is obviously UK, and then I got rode on for a lot of work the week after, so I really was knackered. If you followed me over the years, my shift patterns at work are all over the place. Sometimes I do 4 hours, sometimes I do 6, sometimes I do 8, but I do Monday to Friday and have weekends off. But last week I was doing 8-hour shifts. To some people that's not a lot, but to me, when you're going from 4 hours a day to 8 hours standing on your feet, walking around, lifting, it's like going back to the gym. It's hard work. Your ankles, my feet ache, my legs ache, and I physically could not have I didn't have the energy to go to the gym after. Yes, I could have gone to the gym, but I wouldn't have enjoyed it. I wouldn't have put a good session in, especially when we're just getting back into the gym, and I didn't want to go to the gym tired and then risk pulling something or getting even more tired, and then the next day at work, struggling at work, So I had the week off because I knew it was only for that week. And then a couple of days ago, I went to another gym to see my mate, have a workout with him, and I found out I was really weak, compared to before when I was going to the gym before. Obviously, I was on a cut and I was getting weaker. I couldn't be doing deadlifts. I do deadlifts a lot when I was off season. Got up to 200 kg for 1 rep, which is still my biggest achievement in bodybuilding I've at this date. And I did a back day and I did deadlifts. I knew I wasn't going to do 200. I didn't think I was going to do 200, but I thought, right, I'll do sets for 10 to 12 on something that I've always done, and that's about 140. I knew you should do about 140 to 160 for reps. I've never done more, like I've done 180 for like 3 or 4, but I've never actually done more than that. So that's my working ground, what I used to do. And I put 100 on, and 100's fine. Put on 140, 2 more 20 plates, and I was struggling. I was struggling. It felt like my form had all disappeared. I felt awkward, and I knew what to do, but my body just wouldn't do it, and I was struggling to actually lift that. And I know I had time off, and I know you can deteriorate in muscle, in strength, if you don't go to the gym for a long time. But I have been training at home, not to the extent of that. Obviously, deadlifts are quite a technical exercise anyway. But I just didn't feel it. I didn't feel like I wanted to be at the gym anyway, even though I did want to be at the gym. I just felt like, where's all my strength gone? I went around a few other machines and it was the same. Anything to do with my back, it felt like I was struggling. My back is not weak. I haven't got a weak back. I haven't got a stupidly strong back. It's pretty average. It's pretty, okay. Like I said, I've done a 200 kg deadlift. And thinking about that, I don't think I could ever get 200 kg at the moment. I mean, I am a lot lighter than that. I'm like 10 pounds lighter than when I did that 200 kg deadlift. And of course, I wasn't cutting or nothing. I was eating, you know, what I wanted to. But I missed lifting the heavier weight. Or, I mean, I wouldn't even class 140 for myself heavy, you know. And I got about 4 reps and I didn't even want to do another set. I tried 106, no, yeah, I tried 160 after, and I basically lifted it up and I let it, and then I put it down. And I was like, there, I don't feel right. I don't feel right. I wanted to do a bit of shoulders, and my shoulders are fine. It's weird. My shoulder strength is, if anything, has improved. Maybe because of all the actual workouts I've been doing. A lot of my push-ups, obviously your shoulders get involved. I've been doing a lot of shoulder work in like single dumbbells, which is like 14, 15 kg, which is still an okay weight, you know, to maintain your shoulder strength. And obviously I was doing the snatches with like 50, you know, 50, 60 kg. And I was really happy about that. But in the back of my head was like, why am I so weak? Why is it? Because I'm actually weaker, or is it because of in my head? I don't, you know, or was it just because I'm just exhausted? And you know, I need to start building up my, you know, my strength again, my energy levels, because I felt like I wasn't capable of doing anything in that gym. You know, shoulders, isolation moves. I've always been good at isolation moves. I am very, very good, strong in bicep curls, shoulder, you know, movements. Even stuff like lat pull downs. Lat pull downs was fine because I'm quite good at pull ups as well. So that was okay. But when I came out of the gym and I spoke to the person at the gym, the owner, and he said that you're probably, the way you feel is because you was on a cut, you know, you're competing for a show, you was 8 weeks out, so then you're getting weaker anyway, and then lockdown happened. You basically had nothing to train for, you had nothing to train with. You know, all the equipment that you was using to help you maintain that muscle or to, you know, keep you going, you couldn't do, and you just went off the rails. And I did go off the rails. I obviously tried to keep it going, but I did have the equipment. I just couldn't do this stuff, and I always said I would never go and buy and spend loads of money on equipment that I wouldn't use again, because we didn't know how long lockdown was going to happen, and I didn't want to, after about 3 months, start buying stuff, you know, when the gyms could open like next week or the week after. So he said to me, it'll come back, don't worry, just carry on, you know, it's going to be tough, carry on and it will come back. Even though he said that, when I was walking out, I was just like, I wasn't like, oh, that's it, I'm quitting. I'm not going to quit. But I was like, can somebody give me a break? You know what I mean? You know, it's been hard through lockdown. You know, myself, I've been, you know, not only working through lockdown, you know, worrying about catching something. Obviously, I live with my parents. My dad's a high risk person, so I've been worrying if I caught something, I could potentially kill my dad. You know, I had my son with me 24/7, so I didn't actually have him like I am now, which is half and half, or you know, like I share with custody with my ex. I had him full time because she wanted me to look after him full time. So I had all that, and also I was furloughed for about 3 weeks, and the gym's closing, and it's a lot to take in. And at that time, I was not really that bothered. I enjoyed having the furloughs. I'd get paid for having, you know, full pay for basically sitting around doing nothing. And maybe stuff like the furlough affected me, but didn't affect me then. At the end of the lockdown, I started to really do feel bad. You know, when you look at progress pictures, and people like who was competing at the same time, like Grey Wolf, he was still going on. He was still doing his cut, and because he's got a home gym, and it didn't really, this virus obviously affects everybody, but in his gym routine and all that, and his cutting, it didn't really have to affect him, because it was no different from any other day, because obviously he does always training at his house. So that was depressing me, because I was seeing him still cutting, and I was thinking, I feel like I've let myself down, letting other people down. And now I feel like I'm weak. I feel like I am weak. I just feel like, what is the point? So for the last couple of days, I've been thinking, right, I need a goal. I need a goal. There's a lot of things what I could do. I could cut. I know I'm going to be weak, but cutting and getting in shape, you don't necessarily have to lift heavy. You know, it's all about the reps. And maybe compete at the end of the year in something. Another idea was, should I just maintain, just go back to maintenance level? You know, I'm at a quite a good weight at the moment. I'm at a good stage to like maintain and just, you know, eat healthier, and then obviously the fat will still come off, but keep my, you know, weight at this. But I was like, I've done that. I've been doing that all my life. And then all the time while thinking through all this, I was like, what did I really enjoy doing? What was like my biggest achievement? What made me like go, you know, like talk about it, you know, not show off, but, you know, tell people, yeah. And I was like, it was that deadlift, you know, lifting 200 kg. That was something amazing, you know. I'll always look back and, you know, and that video of me when I was lifting this weight, and, you know, just pure adrenaline, excitement, you know, you don't know what's going to come out of your mouth because you're that happy, you know. And I thought, yeah, I want to do that again. I want to be strong. So I've decided I'm going to start Monday, because I always start on Mondays. From Monday, I'm going to start bulking, but I'm going to lean bulk. I'm going to have 6 days of eating relatively clean, basically clean, you know, no junk food. And then one day, I'm just going to have anything I want. You know, it's going to be a treat day. You know, if I want to eat healthy, I will. But if I want to have a pizza and big massive cake, I will. If I want to have, you know, like a takeaway and crap and biscuits that day, I will, because one day is not going to really affect a whole good day of eating healthy. And I'm going to slowly bulk up. My maintenance level is roughly around 2,500 calories. So what I'm going to do from Monday is I'm going to start from 2,500 calories and see where I go after the first week or 2 weeks, see if I put anything on. If I don't put anything on, then I will bump it up a couple of hundred calories to 2,700 and see why. I don't want to put on loads of weight quickly, because that will just be fat. I want to be at least getting about maybe 1 to 2 pounds a week, you know, and see where I go. You know, obviously it all depends on my work as well, because if I work longer hours, I'm going to be doing a lot more steps, which will be burning off. I'm going to stick to 10,000 steps a day, which I do anyway at work, no matter how many hours I do. And 3 times a week, I'm going to go on a Stairmaster or exercise bike, or do a jog for 15 minutes, no matter which one it is, on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday, because I want to keep myself active and fit. I don't want to be one of them people who bulk and basically do not do any sort of cardio at all, because I want to get healthier. You know, I don't want to get fat and be strong. I want to be lean, you know, to a decent leanness, like basically I am now, or even better, but getting bigger. If I'm 185 pounds and I look like this, then I'm doing it wrong. But I don't want to be like that. I want to be 185 pounds and look like that. So that is my goal. And of course, there'll be lots of new PBs. I want to break my 200 kg one max rep, because I know I could do it, and I want to be able to do 200 kg for reps. Overhead press, I want to obliterate that. I think I've got the potential to get up to 100 kg. I don't know what I could do for reps, but I'd be quite happy if I could get like 70, 80 kg for reps, you know, a good set. And I think bench press, I need to really concentrate on bench. I want to be doing 100 kg for reps easy. You know, I have been doing bench pressing for a long time now, and I've sort of stuck at that mark where I could do 100 kg. I couldn't do it when I was cutting. I tried it and I was just like, I could do 90, I could do 95, but when it came to 100, I just went, ugh, you know, the weakness. But obviously now I'm eating more. I want to be able to do 100 kg, 4 reps easy. Maybe try and get 120 kg. My best is about 113, I think, which I should be past that by now, a long time ago. Try and get the 50s on dumbbells. You know, I could do 45s. That's the best I've ever done. And yeah, just basically beat the absolute crap out of my body. You know, I want to be strong. I want to look big as well. At the moment, people look at me, like people at work, they look at me and say, you look, you know, you're stocky, you know, you got good arms on you and that. But they're people who don't really train. To the person who doesn't train, I look quite good, but I want to look good. When I go into a gym, I see people and go, wow, look at the size of him. You know, doesn't matter if you're on anything or not. It's, you know, it's impressive when you see somebody that big, and, you know, I want to be that big. I want to be massive. I want to look broad, you know. I want to have big legs, because I will improve on my legs as well. I'll be doing proper squats, you know, proper heavy squats, you know, building up them squats, building hat squats. I need to improve because I'm rubbish at them. And I just want to get bigger and stronger, not only for myself, but to make my YouTube channel more interesting, you know, because it's never really had much about heavy lifting. I've just tried to do videos on, you know, my journeys or like tutorials or something like that. But I want to start doing heavy lifting. I want to be able to like put stuff on Instagram where I like smashing plates around and just, you know, looking like, yeah, look at him, Jesus Christ, he can lift some weight, you know. And also look lean and not look overweight while I'm doing it, you know, which I think looks impressive. Anybody who's like 15, 16 stone and got a massive gut, you expect them to lift that, but their bodies aren't impressive. That's why somebody like, when you see Matt Does Fitness does it, it looks really, really good, because he's not only lifting heavy stuff, but he's also, physique is like really good as well, amazing. And that's my sort of goal, where I want to be. I want to, like, I'm not saying look like him, but I want my physique to look good and lift heavy stuff as well, you know. But also I'm probably going to be taking a test to check out my hormones, because obviously I'm at that age, you know, I'm in my 30s now, and you deteriorate, your hormones deteriorate, your testosterone deteriorates, which actually helps you grow muscle. I need to get it tested. I'm probably going to get it tested in the next month or so, because there's no point in me trying all this hard work. Strength, yes, you can still build muscle even if you have got low testosterone, because I know people who've got low testosterone and they still can build muscle, or you can, look shredded. But if you want to get to the next stage, you really have to have, good testosterone. You got to have good testosterone, and that's why people obviously take steroids, because it just boosts that way above what your normal levels are. So it'd be good also for you people around my age as well, to see what, my level is. Is it normal? If it's normal, I won't take anything. If it's really low, then I think I'll probably go to the doctors and see if I can start taking TRT, is it? Just to get my levels back to normal. I'm not going to take steroids or nothing. I can't physically afford to take steroids even if I wanted to, because it's expensive. People don't realise how expensive it is, and I don't fancy injecting myself. I don't like needles as it is, and I don't physically think I could do it. Inject myself. It's just something. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at my age. I don't want to get ill or suffer from certain problems. Which there's too many risks in it for somebody who's not going to be doing it professionally, competing. Yes, people who do professionally, bodybuilding, yes, you need to take it, because if you want to compete against the best who all take it, you've got to do it, unless you compete in natural bodybuilding. So that is the end of this video. That's what I'm going to be doing. So now I'm going to be bulking. This is my plan. This is where I'm going to stick at. I know it's a long video, but I needed to get this out. My head's sort of clear. I have actually done this video 2 times already. I did this video yesterday, but I didn't think I was ready to tell you. I just got rid of it because I didn't say certain things in it which I needed to say. Today, my mind is still the same, and I want to do this. I want to get strong. My main goal is I want to get strong. I want to lift up heavy weights, and of course, lifting up heavy weights for so many reps. I don't want to do 1, 2, 3 reps. I want to do heavy sets, from 8 to 12 reps. I don't want to do stupid little 1 max reps. I will do them, to see what my 1 max rep is, but I want to do strong, heavy sets and reps, because that will only make me bigger and stronger, and in the long run it will make my physique a lot bigger. And then when I feel I'm at that stage where, yes, I'm not really gaining any more weight, so I need to maybe go on a cut or something, or maybe I'll just do a proper cut and compete for a show next year. I think if I'm starting to bulk from now, I could do a good year's bulk and maybe cut for body power next year. We don't know what's going to happen with the virus. It could be lasting around for ages. But yeah, so expect lots of grunting, lots of shouting, lots of PBs, lots of me dropping weights and swearing because I can't get them up, because this is what it's going to be like now. I'm going to be a proper gym goer, and yeah, might have to start buying some baggy t-shirts and some Redcon stuff, and some Monster Factory stuff, So that is the end of my video. If you are new, please subscribe anyway. Share the video with all your mates and that. Give me a like, and if you are new, say hello, introduce yourself to the rest of the crew, the family, and yeah, have a chat. It'd be nice to have a conversation actually on one of my videos, this one or another one, telling me your goals. What do you want to do? What are you planning for the rest of the year? And see if your goals are very similar to mine, or maybe I can help you if you're suffering the same sort of thing that I'm suffering and don't know where to do. just comment down below, and you know what, if I can't help, there'll be somebody in the comment section who will help, and you know, that's what all that matters. Anyway, I'm now going to finish off my can, and I'm going to start watching and finish watching the Umbrella Academy. I'm obsessed with it at the moment, you know. Yeah, and I love that sort of stuff. Anyway, I'll see you next time.